Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
We are live.
There's breaking news.
Yes.
What is the breaking news?
Breaking
Quickly.
news. Apart from the Rishabh Pant and no ball fracas,
No,
which we have
bigger
been-
breaking news.
The bigger breaking news is 35 games it's taken for a team to break the trend. Gujarat are batting first. 34 games before, teams that won the toss chose to bowl. Now Gujarat are batting. And look who's back. Hardik Pandya is back. And who goes out? After Riyan Parag, after all the guys who got trolled, Vijay Shankar is out.
It's very symbolic that Vijay Shankar goes out, Hardik comes in, can be the story of, Vijay Shankar's national team thing as well.
Yes. So yes, Sir Chandra Yalamarthi, not 8th, 9th wonder, 35th wonder of the world has happened today. A team winning the toss has chosen to bat.
Why 35th wonder?
Because the 35th,
Because 35th
match
match of
that's why I was
IPL.
like,
Super Saturday today. So yes, it's a double header. Sunday you'll have a single header.
Another big news for all of you guys today. 4 of us are back in the studio.
Yes.
Last 3 days of seeing three people and asking where's X, where's Y and where's Z. X, Y, Z and A are all back.
Yeah. So apart from that, the team changes before we get into the bigger discussion points. Hardik Pandya is back. That's the only change in the Gujarat Titans lineup. For Kolkata Knight Riders, 2 major changes.
Three actually. Because they brought in Rinku Singh in place of Sheldon Jackson.
Sheldon Jackson, yes. So Rinku Singh, the pacer, is in.
He's not a pacer.
He's a batsman.
yaar, kuch bhi.
He's a batsman.
Come
UP
on,
batsman.
UP.
Just CSK you want to know about. Huh?
This is no.
He's a UP batsman who has played.
CSK wala player wrong, no? Matish, that fellow,
Yeah.
making a pace bowler and off
Pathirana.
Pathirana.
pace bowler
Matisha
ko off spinner
Pathirana. So,
No, but
okay.
Rinku Singh is a left-hand
Left-handed.
Yeah.
So, he's in.
Hard-hitting batsman here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Also-
he hardly hits.
Also,
Yeah, at least for KKR, domestic match record is very good.
Sheldon Jackson
he
is
has
gone.
played a few games for KKR before.
He's been a squad player for I don't know how many
3 years.
now.
He's
He's
played, if I'm not wrong,
longer.
around 10 games for the KKR side.
So, it's, Rinku Singh is in and out goes Sheldon Jackson.
Yeah.
And Tim Southee is in.
But for Pat Cummins,
and
as
Pat
was
Cummins.
expected.
It is a good move considering.
Big call, but.
Yeah.
I know, you
no, but
said
it had to be taken. I talked in my fantasy
No, I
about.
agree. It had to be taken. I'm just saying sometimes teams are reluctant to drop such big names.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
That's why I'm saying
I
big
tell you what my problem with Pat Cummins. Yes, he won you the game, but he won you the game with the
bat.
bat.
Yeah.
He's there to bowl those 4 overs and give you those wickets. But if you are going for 50 runs almost every game, I'm sorry, you're not doing your job. And after 4 games, I think they have had enough.
They gave him
And
a long enough rope.
They realize that they are
Yep.
conceding way too many runs at the death. And Saudi, before he was dropped for Cummins, was
3
actually
wickets.
bowling
Pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And ever since Saudi was dropped, Kolkata have had a hat trick.
so today,
Of losses.
So today, maybe Saudi gets smashed.
Yeah, God.
Now there's one more change, although rather unfairly, we may say.
Yeah, Finch gets
Aaron
dropped.
Finch, who hit a 50 in the game against Rajasthan Royals, is out.
But that's the thing with
Sam
team
Billings
combinations,
in.
right? If
Yeah.
you're dropping Sheldon, your only other keeper is Billings, and you're not dropping
Yep.
either Narayan or
But
Russell.
why did you have to drop Sheldon? Because I don't think he did that badly.
I mean-
he wasn't getting a chance to
No,
bat.
but I mean, in all fairness, if you're getting outbatted by Umesh Yadav, and then you're dropping
I think
howlers,
that did not bode well for him.
Yeah.
and
the
then you're
keeping is
yes,
there.
and
there was a big
also
problem with the keeping in the
major
game against
clangers
Rajasthan
with wicket keeping.
Yeah, that I think.
But one game before
games,
that,
right?
no, but he was doing well behind the stumps.
Yep,
also.
he was.
That's everybody was talking about his keeping in that first game.
First game.
I don't think it's because of his keeping. I think it's
It's his
simply
batting.
because of his batting that
Batting.
he has been dropped.
See,
because
8 of-
his keeping was highlighted.
So
Sachin
Rinku,
tweeted
you
about
think will
it.
do much better.
Hope
He
so.
couldn't do much worse.
No, but the surprising thing is Varun Chakravarti, they're still persisting
Yeah.
with him.
Thank
He's
God.
still part of that
Good.
11.
That's fine,
And
but I'm
that's,
saying-
that's good to see though.
You have taken off Aaron Finch, though we've been critical of Aaron Finch also not, but he got
But he
to that
finally found
50.
form.
So now
I did not think they'll drop
to look at the combination in the larger scheme of things. Has it made sense to drop Aaron Finch, get Billings, and then
And now
drop
your opening combination is again different.
Correct. And
Last
then
time you opened
drop
with Finch and Narayan.
Sheldon
Now you are
Jackson.
expected to open with
Venkatesh and
Venkatesh Iyer and
No,
Narayan.
and then drop Sheldon Jackson and bring Rinku Singh. In the larger scheme of things, looking at all
Yeah.
changes, I don't know. Maybe it's a it's a bit of panic.
But
setting.
Shreyas also said they have few niggles, so I'm not really sure whether Finch could have a niggle.
Okay, then
could
it's another matter.
Could be Cummins having a
Cummins having a niggle
you
as
know.
well. Yeah.
No, Cummins,
I think Cummins
call
deserve
needed
to
be
drop.
big.
I agree, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
Unless it is that kind of niggle, which is
the side strain.
yeah.
So the
right.
fourth combination for KKR this IPL season so far, or the third?
For opening.
Yeah, fourth opening combination. Third.
No. So if you started with Rahane.
Fourth,
Venki.
actually, Rahane and
Yeah.
Venki Iyer, then Finch and Venki Iyer, then Finch and Narayan,
and now
and now
Narayan and
Venki.
That
Iyer
experiment
and
lasted
Narayan.
hardly of one ball.
Sheldon opened one.
No. So in the previous game, Sunil Narayan got out for a diamond duck, so that's why you couldn't see his figures getting registered with the bat. Yes,
Yeah.
poor call, and Narayan, as you know, is not a good runner.
Looking at the Kolkata Knight Riders 11, what the first message I'm getting is they've now begun to panic.
3 losses
Yeah.
on the trot. Yeah.
I agree, 3 losses, but these are like some panic changes.
Yep.
What you really needed to change was that style and bat sensibly. They've not. I don't know whether they'll do that or not.
We'll see.
Whether they've addressed, but the wholesale changes. If one change was good enough.
See, the thing is that if you're opening with Sunil Narayan, you really haven't altered that template all that much.
Exactly.
Yes.
That means the template is not going to change.
In fact, they probably ramped up the thing. That okay, if we
So
were
two
batting at
left-handers.
80, now we're going to rank it up to 11. Because Narayan is not going to be
Yeah.
looking to play tip. He's
Yeah.
going to be looking to hit out or get out.
Tip.
Barsa Pani, hai na?
Barsa Pani.
Hope it's Barsa runs for Kolkata Knight Riders at the top. Because as I said, they don't have the Upar Ka Pav. They just have the Vada.
He meant to say tuk.
Yeah, actually, I mixed it up.
Yeah, I know. But he ended up saying tip.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
it's okay.
Shane, you can
Yeah, it's okay.
excuse him.
We bring in the Bollywood element also in this, so it's okay.
What
We
is
bring
better,
in-
your Hindi or Bengali?
My Hindi, I only understand Bengali. So
Well, that's not much of a yardstick.
it's not much of a
It's not.
My Hindi is decent enough for spoken when it comes to, I think so I had an option in school,
Let us
CBSE.
test his spoken Hindi.
It's bad.
So
It's
answer,
very good.
what do you make of the Kolkata 11? Shane, Hindi में बताइए.
Why are we doing this?
Come on, let us.
नहीं हम सब जानना चाहते हैं कि
जानना
आपकी
चाहते
हिंदी भी
हैं
कैसी
आपकी-
है तो बताइए
देखिए
क्या-
हिंदी ठीक है, इतनी भी बुरी नहीं है, बोल तो लेते हैं, ऑटो वाले से बात कर लेते हैं, 35-45 में फर्क पता है,
Oh,
एक्चुअली 35-42 में
It's
फर्क
something-
बताया तो मतलब
it
it's
confuses the hell out of a lot of people.
that's big. Then you,
Sorry.
आपसे नहीं पूछा है, उनसे पूछा है.
So
It
no,
is very
Nawasi,
second.
yes.
मेरे से पूछो.
नहीं, so I didn't speak a word of Hindi
Good
till I
one,
went to
Shivam.
school. So everyone in my house spoke English. I reached school and I'm like, okay, why is everyone speaking a different language? That was my culture shock.
Yes.
You
So
pick it up over the years, but
Yeah. You learn with us as you go along.
so 3 left-handers.
Venkatesh,
Narayan and
4 actually, Rinku. Rana and Rinku.
But Billings won't come above Rinku.
I don't know. I think that batting lineup is very flexible, to be honest with you.
But in the top 4, 3 are left-handers if you
Yes,
look
exactly,
at it.
exactly.
Venkatesh, Sunil and Nitish.
Gujarat have persisted with Riddhi Saha. That
Yes.
is nice.
That's good.
Yeah. Talking
no
about
but only
Riddhiman
one
Saha,
game he has played he had to play another game at
Talking
least.
about Riddhiman Saha, just to let our family members know, today is the big day where that
Oh,
decision
yes.
about the Saha versus journalist could be out. Who
that
is
meeting
wrong,
was
who
supposed to
is
start
right?
at 3:30 actually.
Yes, that
The
meeting
Apex
starts at
Council.
3:30. The Saha versus journalist, and we are hoping that by 5ish or so we'll have
some
whatever,
update.
whether no action is taken, whether action is
Yeah.
taken, whether action is taken against whom, we don't know anything as yet. If anyone has sources who have informed you guys
No.
anything?
No.
No.
Nope.
Sources are telling me that it's not looking good for the journalist.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
but again, we'll have to wait for the final word. Then we'll
Yes.
corroborate it, and then we'll break it first on Sports Today, as we break most other stories. We'll do that.
And luckily, despite the universe conspiring against me for the Rishabh Pant thing, it went off without a glitch, thankfully, thanks to God.
What happened?
Huh?
Why was the universe?
The universe was totally conspiring. When the message came, I was in my kids' PTM in school. Tried doing the live from there, but the network turned turtle as usual.
And his battery did too.
Yeah, just to set up the live, the battery went off. So I reached home luckily in 3 minutes. Did the live.
How far is the school? In 3 minutes you
Yeah, it's just by rickshaw. It takes only 3-4 minutes.
I did not even volunteer to do that live because there's some drilling going on since one
Yeah.
of the
And when I was doing
sound only
the
woke me up at 10.
Oh, yeah.
Continuous.
and on all the other days from 9 to 1, no one even touches our doorbell. No one comes. Today, suddenly a courier boy from somewhere, ting dong. Ting dong. So it's there in the life.
You have to find a place in the house where the doorbell sound doesn't come. I've done that.
Yes.
Because there was a time we were doing all shows, live shows from home.
Yeah.
I found a place where nobody's allowed to enter, where the light is good.
And
comes
I
in
have
your
to
face.
move. I have to move. If you're doing shows from home, I can't stay there.
We can't. Yeah.
Light issues.
Well, I have a suggestion. You can stay here.
Of course.
Pitch a tent here. Why
Yeah,
not?
just
Yeah.
sleep here,
Beanbag and
put a-
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
put a
it.
bunk bed for you somewhere.
House full.
And you can
bilkul.
see. Okay, Sankalp is saying, Siddhant, please do review of Man United versus Arsenal.
Yeah, we will.
will.
That's definitely going to happen.
There's that. There's also the Formula 1 sprint today, so plenty of stuff coming.
Yep.
Yes.
5 o'clock also that United Arsenal game. So
5.
Sona Ghosh
5 p.m.
says, Nikhil sir, Gujarat is an excellent team. What happened?
Your mic fell.
Oh God.
Yes.
yeah.
Yesterday a bat fell on the mic.
Is an excellent bowling side. Shubman Gill has played excellent, but you don't get intimidated by Saha and Gill opening in power play. Could have tried Gurbaz at top. What do you guys think? I'm a big fan of Gurbaz. I know he's a destructive batsman. But how do you fit the four?
No,
Yeah.
then Alzari you'll have to. The problem is the combination that you think.
So I'll tell you who
is
you
not
can't
sorted.
drop. Lockie you cannot drop.
Rashid you cannot.
Rashid
Rashid.
cannot. And David Miller now.
Now
you
you
cannot
cannot
drop.
drop. That's what.
Yeah.
So it's only Azari, Joseph.
That's why I said Joseph only one choice, and because he bowled well in the last game.
Yes.
I think 2 wickets for 34 runs.
Yep.
You're not gonna.
Also, I'm saying we're a bit unfair to Ridhiman because he's just started getting
Exactly.
chances. So
Yeah.
let's.
Last game, what 11 runs of 18 balls?
Yeah, something
Yes.
like that. But that was only one game, is what I'm saying.
Also, Miller was there to win that game for them.
Yeah, Miller also got
Rashid.
many chances before he won the game.
Exactly.
Miller, not chances.
He's got years.
Seasons.
8 seasons.
Like
Yeah.
imagine somebody, you're like, why is he in the side? He never does anything.
And then boom.
And
Then
then
one match.
boom, 194 not out.
Riyan
wins the
Parag
game.
could have done that, but unfortunately he didn't.
So he bought the style quotient.
Yes.
Lot of questions on the Rishabh Pant issues. I'm not taking them because I've just done a Q&A. A lot of these questions are similar to what I just answered in the Q&A.
So
the
check it
Q&A video we've just uploaded it.
I just want to add to it. Yes, we know that the third umpire can't intervene if it's not a wicket and all. But why can't the rules be so flexible that the umpires on field can go to the third umpire? Why does it have to be like, oh, it's a 6, so you can't even ask the third umpire whether it was a no ball or not?
Common sense.
This is just ridiculous.
Just use common
like when you're getting the third umpire to call those front foot no balls, he can call this one as well, na? It takes a moment.
I pointed that out in our live Q&A. Please check that out.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, you believe it or not, again, Aryan, same questions. Okay, RR game finally. Vedant is saying RR is winning this IPL hands down.
Sure.
Vedant is saying remember my name, just as Ian Bishop said.
So here's the thing.
Remember the name.
I have
And then people forgot about Carlos Brathwaite.
Yeah.
Yes. He got a duck on his comeback or a local club.
He's now an analyst.
Yes. But he spoke well in the under 19
No,
World
he
Cup.
played a lot of T20 leagues around the world, and then because he lost his place in the West Indies side, after that, nothing.
So
He was
about the
captain also
toss,
for a
because breaking news has happened, as we said, first time this
Yes.
IPL,
Someone
in
is
the
chosen to
35th
bat.
game. So Love Rami, a regular watcher, says brave decision by Gujarat Titans, but don't forget that KKR can chase better.
But see what Shreyas says there. He said, when he asked, he said definitely would have batted first because last game we played a scorching hot fielding first. So I think regardless of who won
Both
the
teams
toss,
wanted to bat
yes,
first. Yeah.
would have broken
And the
it,
guy I
right?
love, just to point out, one of them who did that great chase is not part of the team today. So no Cummins.
Yes.
No, the Finch.
The Cummins is also dropped, no? Saudi.
Yeah, I'm saying the great run chase last game also, they would have almost pulled it off. And that was
Yeah.
largely
But
because
I'm
of
saying-
that partnership between Finch and Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah.
But the great chase that was done was Cummins. He's not there.
Yeah, that chase, so they finished the
35
game in
runs.
16 overs.
Yeah.
I was like, what? It just got over like this.
I know. But that was the last time something freakish happened to
No, we were late.
See,
we were late
exactly.
in coming
Show
here.
is not complete if we don't get viewers from out of planet.
Oh,
Mars
yes.
Is Amar's
Mars,
view away?
Ritesh
Is
from
Ritesh
Mars
Hoote is here.
Yes, he's here from.
Aapka Mangal ho.
Again,
Aapka Mangal mein ho.
nothing.
Mangal
Also, as a question related to that, Rishabh Pant, I've answered this exact same question about what should have been done to the umpires. Check that video out. Right now, only taking questions about today's game.
Yes.
Again, Dhruv
But have you
also
guys
has the
made your
same
team?
question. I've answered that, Dhruv, in the video. Just
Oh, yeah, I should
half
make
an
my
hour
team.
ago, we've done that.
Have you guys made your team on the game?
Yes, we have to make the team on
Would we make
Gamezy.
it? Prashant Kaushik says, Nikhil sir, I asked the same question in the
Bias.
previous chat. How do you see Virat under Faf and MS under Jadeja? In RCB, captain is Faf and Virat don't interfere in captaincy, but in CSK. Okay, just to, you want to draw a comparison between Virat and under Faf.
Yep.
So just to understand that, firstly, and why you don't see Virat interfering with Faf, but you see Dhoni. Firstly, you got to agree that there is a difference between Dhoni and Jadeja in terms of their captaincy experience. So Dhoni, far more experienced captain. He is the face of Chennai Super Kings. He's the one who's captained them since the franchise was
Inception.
born. So it's not going to suddenly change. And as they've said that he will learn his ropes. Jadeja hasn't captained anywhere. He'll learn the ropes, and it's okay for then MS Dhoni to interfere. Also, don't forget, which is very important, MS Dhoni is a wicket keeper, and wicket keeper are quite often they're not involved in decision making, whether it's field placement, whether it's DRS. So then, even if, let's say, if that wicket keeper wasn't Dhoni, it was Rishabh Pant for CSK and Jadeja, you would still see Rishabh also being active. Yep. So it does give that impression. So that is one. Virat is not a wicket keeper, so it doesn't seem like that. Secondly, Faf du Plessis has been a captain of an international side for so long. So I mean, you trust him with captaincy more, so he doesn't need to learn the rope of captaincy that Virat needs to teach him, which is not the case there in CSK. That's why you see two different images, and it's not so much about one being a more dominant personality and the other isn't. So Sanil Kulkarni has a very important question. Who will answer this? When is the next Shark Tank video coming up?
Oh,
You've been teasing it every
forever.
week. Yes.
But if you want some interesting news, we are going to be, shooting it today. So it will be coming very, very soon. I can't give you a date. None of us can. But very, very soon. Just keep an eye out. It'll be there.
Hazard a guess. Tell them around when? Tuesday?
Yes.
Keep an eye on the middle of this week.
Okay.
I think Monday, maybe Monday, Tuesday, one of these days.
Monday. Why not Monday?
Beating the Monday Blues, yes.
Monday or Tuesday.
Yes.
We
Today style Shark Tank.
should have the
video ready for you.
Yep.
Shark Tank video.
On Mangal, we will give love to that person from Mangal who always showers us with love.
His name is Ritesh Bhute.
Ritesh Bhute
Bhute
From Mars.
from Mars.
Ricky Patel says, "Aaj bhi Gujarati sab pe bhari."
Oh man.
By the way, let's what do you think? Who's favorite today?
Gujarat. Without
I
doubt.
would say Gujarat because they have got a much more depth in the bowling as well as in the batting.
And they have form on this side. They're very balanced.
They
in
are
that
very
regard.
balanced. Kolkata are coming on the back of three.
At the
Shame
start of this tournament, people talking about Gujarat like the way they are talking about right now would not have believed.
Would not have believed it.
Would not have believed it.
Same with Lucknow as well.
Mr. Bias is like taking
He's
away
trying to
his
show that
bias.
I'm not biased.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you a
Absolutely
simple
Gujarat.
fact. I'm supporting KKR, of course. But I'd be a fool if I said Kolkata.
I think KKR today.
Yeah, I am also.
Leaning somehow.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will
Sorry,
go with
Ricky
GT.
Patel. We
I'll
love
go
you.
with GT.
You're with
I
GT.
like how you assume.
Also, that just makes the league more interesting.
But that's
I believe all teams on 10 should lose. So
Yeah,
that,
but then the bottom ranked teams.
so that there's a khichdi and everybody has a
Yeah.
chance.
But see, look at that. KKR's net run rate is 0.16. The team in fourth is 0.12. So they get a win. They're suddenly propelled back to the top four.
Top
Yeah, they'll
four,
go
yes.
above Lucknow, who play Mumbai.
But the
Indians
likes
tomorrow.
of Punjab, Chennai, Delhi, and all now will be hoping that
They
GT
slip up.
win
Yes,
because
correct.
at the end of the day, GT will get on 12, KKR will still remain on 6. So
That's
that
one
third,
team-
fourth place
Yes,
spot
correct.
intensifies even further now.
Correct.
No, but I think more than you looking at a team going to 12, you would want a team at 8 so that you can also get to 8 next game. I think that works both ways, and I think they would like the khichdi rather than one or two teams just
Dominating.
Yeah.
Because that way then there's a chance that you can finish first and
Yeah.
second also later on.
And we have seen like sometimes that one
Both
final
point of
game.
views are interesting. I think both. We really don't know.
And you know the
Even
first
this could be right.
The first and second thing people target. So I remember 2014 when KKR won the title. They were already qualified for the players, but their last game was against SRH. They needed to win it with an X number of overs. Yusuf Pathan went crazy.
72 of 27.
Slamming the bowlers left, right, center. They were finishing third. Because of that, they finished second. And then they ended up getting the easiest route to the final.
Okay, gonna take a few questions we haven't taken. So Shankar Shahu says, will the cricketers who were critical of Pant yesterday, I'm guessing he's talking about former cricketers, also be critical of BCCI giving ban to Pant and not MSD. Shankar, all I can tell you, I don't know about the cricketers, we can't speak for them, whether they'll be critical or not, I don't know. Yes, in the past a lot of them have been very soft on the BCCI and haven't been very objective in their views, but guess what, that's why you come to Sports Today. We don't sit in the fence.
We don't.
Whether it's a BCCI player, anything, we try and call things fair as we see it. So,
Indeed.
I hope you're happy with how we are seeing things and how we are calling it, and not so much what ex-cricketers are doing. Ujjwal Agarwal says, if Pandya becomes successful captain in IPL, will he be the front runner for Indian captaincy after Dhoni? I don't know front runner, but he'll be a contender.
He'll be up
Why
there
not?
for sure.
He should.
He
But
should
for that,
be.
he needs to keep performing with a bat on the ball for the Indian team as well.
Yes.
So he should be a certainty, which he will be if he's in
I
form
think too
to
early
that
to
level
say.
up. No, but he will be a contender because I don't see anyone as a clear second contender.
Exactly.
I think Bumrah will be your next choice.
No, I'm saying they're all contenders.
I think Bumrah
Who comes in, because just a few months ago there were some 5-6 contenders from KL Rahul to Rishabh
In
Pant
test,
to-
I was actually surprised they decided that they'll give it to Rohit only because in terms of age, it really doesn't make a difference with Virat
No, I-
Kohli leaving test captaincy.
No, I
I'm
think
saying
they're
similar
looking at
age
short
group.
term. That's short term.
That's
It's
what
a short-term thing, for sure.
Yeah, they will. I'm saying there will be a lot of contenders, and yes, Hardik will be one of them. He's shown that he can captain a team. He has.
But
that
I really want a
leadership
bowler to
ability.
become your next captain.
I would be happy.
When's
to.
the last time we actually had a bowling captain?
Kapil
Kapil
Dev.
Dev.
No, Anil Kumble.
Anil
Anil
Kumble.
Kumble, right, of course.
Anil Kumble. Shauna Ghosh says, Nikhil sir, Gujarat is an excellent bowling side. Acha, no,
In
I've taken
test
this
though.
comment.
I'm talking about all.
Cummins for Australia now.
Okay, Parth Gulati, I'll just take this comment, even though it's related to the controversy yesterday, because I couldn't answer this in the previous video. He's saying Powell was crouching and was outside the crease. It would have probably been below the waist. Remember, umpires cannot go to the third umpire if it's not out. We've already answered the second half, that you don't have to follow it to
Be
the
that
T.
dogmatic.
Yeah, you just got to use common sense. The other thing you said, he was crouching and all, it is actually at the time of the impact, when they
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So it's not where it would have landed. At time of the impact, it was clearly above the.
Yeah, it's-
and also,
And his 1 foot was inside the crease.
and it's also, the way he's batting in that position, at that time. So that is considered. It was clearly a no ball, no dispute.
Yep.
In that, Vedant Garg is saying who will play number 3 for Gujarat Titans. Abhinav Manohar.
Yeah, Abhinav Manohar might be.
Hardik will
Because
not
Hardik has
come.
always been batting at
No, I think Manohar will be
Manohar, even I
number
think
3.
so.
4 will be Hardik, 5th will be Miller.
Miller.
Yeah.
6th, A.B. Tewatia and Rashid Khan.
Then that will depend if they might send Rashid Khan also. You never know.
If Tewatia seems better for chasing, for whatever reason, I have no idea why.
Okay, Aryan Adani wants to know which is the biggest controversy of IPL till now. Which one do you think?
I think one of them would be Harbhajan slapping Sri
No.
No, he means this
IPL.
year.
This year.
Yeah.
Ah.
Besides this, really, I mean,
Acha, he's saying till the start, since the start of the IPL, as in
2008
IPL,
onwards.
oh, okay.
Oh,
the
from
two
that
teams banned
time
for spot
onwards.
fixing.
There have been so many, but the two
I
Biggest
quickly
two
teams.
name
teams
a
banned
few.
for spot
Two
fixing.
teams.
That's it.
Yeah,
spot
this is
fixing
the biggest
number
one.
Spot fixing number 1. The slap. Don't forget Shah Rukh Khan banned from Wankhede.
Wankhede, yeah.
So there were many that you
Yep.
can remember, but
Oh,
Virat
yeah,
Gambhir
Virat and
fighting.
Gambhir.
Yeah.
Oh, Pollard Stark also.
Pollard
That-
Stark.
Pollard Stark.
Yep. Pollard putting tape on his mouth because he was mouthing off at the RCB guys
but
who-
spot fixing has to be number 1.
number 1.
Without
Dhoni,
Yeah.
2019.
Another, it's up there when he marched onto the field.
Nick Hill, my namesake, is saying, what do you guys think of Hardik Pandya's fitness? Still feel he's not fully fit. I don't agree. I think he's bowling
Look, you're
140
going to have
clicks.
niggles.
Well,
here
in the
or there.
previous game, he did suffer a groin strain. So
Yeah,
that's why that ruled him
but
out. But
those are-
that's the rigors of the
Yeah,
game.
Exactly.
His back is an issue. As long as that doesn't come back again,
Yep.
you could, be okay with it.
I think they rested him because they.
As a precautionary
As a
thing.
precautionary measure.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a lot.
Because he was feeling the effect in the
Yeah.
previous game also.
Because I think that was more cramps because he had batted for a long time.
Yeah, he batted through the innings.
Yeah.
practically.
87, I guess he hit.
Sanatan sending lot of love from Kathmandu, Nepal. Nikhil bhai, lot of love
you.
back to you.
Shukriya,
Absolutely
shukriya.
love folks from Nepal and Nepal itself. Karan says, shout out to Shane. Love you all, but he needs some appreciation. Karan from London.
Thanks, Karan.
Shane. Shane.
Look at that.
Do you think there should be a review for no ball and wide also? Ramesh Devasi, absolutely. Ramesh.
There should be, actually.
Yeah, I said that the two DRS that you have, I tweeted that.
Like
as well.
Stoinis, if it was possible, Stoinis could have reviewed that wide call.
Make it an extra review. Make 3.
No,
then
no,
you give
keep
them.
it-
No, then you're
No,
giving an
no,
extra.
no,
I
no.
don't think.
Don't do that.
Out of the 2 reviews, keep 1 for the extras, keep 1 for dismissals.
No.
No.
I'm
No,
saying
no.
2 reviews. You
Up
can
to
use
you.
either way.
Don't complicate
You
it.
can
Use it
use
for
either
anything.
way.
Use it for
Yeah,
anything.
you decide. If you
You
exhausted
can
it,
use it
exhausted
for if you've been given
Correct.
out or if
Or a
you
wide
want to
ball,
review
yeah.
a umpire call, anything.
Sanil Kulkarni is reminding us Puji is 85, not out once again.
But Sussex are struggling in the second division.
Yeah.
He sort of lifted them. Otherwise they are still around 300 runs behind or something.
Yup, they
Yeah.
are.
So
They don't have the bowlers.
well behind the
Sussex.
8 ball.
Yeah, they don't have the bowlers.
Rizwan
Prediction
got out
time?
for a golden duck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Prediction time.
But Shaheen's bowling brilliant.
Just taking final comment from Shaunak, he's saying that really impressed by KKR dropping Cummings. Saudi is much better than him in T20 cricket. We all agree with
Agree,
you. It's
yeah.
a big call, but they was
It's
a
the right
call that
call.
needed
It's
to
the
be
right
But
taken. And so
don't
they
bowl
have done
Saudi
that.
at the death.
Please, no.
Saudi can also get smashed, but
That's what. Don't bowl him at
But
the
I'm
death.
saying he did not deserve to be dropped based on
True,
his form
true,
when he was dropped for Cummins.
Yep.
It's just that Cummins is a bigger name and all that, but Cummins really bowled some freebies out there
Yeah.
in
Some.
the end overs. Some is an
I
understatement.
could put
if
out.
you're going for 50 runs in a game,
You're
every
giving away a
game,
lot of them.
So what Prashant is saying is an interesting comment. He says, love for the Sports Today team and Nikhil sir. Question is that KKR have a pool of good players, but too much changes in the playing 11. If KKR don't know their best 11 till now, it affects the team, and I completely agree with
Yeah.
you. Their pool of players are good. It's just that I think today has been a bit of a panic with so
Yeah,
many changes.
if you're playing Gamezy and you're having to select KKR players, man, it's a nightmare for you all.
What do you mean if you're playing Gamezy? I
We're all
hope you are
playing
playing
Gamezy.
Gamezy.
You are playing Gamezy, yes.
Also, but of course, it could be that 1 change or 2 changes were planned. 1 may have been a niggle. We don't know. They did say we have a
Yeah.
few niggles. So let's see.
Yogendra Singh, please fix your light, increase your light. I don't know, our light is fine.
It's very
I think.
bright, it's hurting our
Very
eyes.
bright, exactly. I don't know why you're saying that, but thank you for the feedback anyhow. Prediction, yes, I've gone with,
So we know who I'm going with. So.
Yeah.
no, you've gone with Gujarat today.
No, I'm
no,
going with Kolkata.
you said
Simple.
they are
I said they start
favorite.
favorites, but I will
No,
always
so you
back.
have to, this is not about who you support, this is about who's going to win your predicting.
No, I
You've
will
gone
pick
with-
KKR.
He's changed.
No, I'm
check.
consistent. I always support KKR.
You support is a different thing. This
Okay,
now as a
then I'm-
pundit, you have to predict the
Yeah,
winner.
I'm predicting a KKR. Right?
So he's changed.
he has changed.
Okay, so be it. I'm going with KKR today.
GT 167 and GT.
Now that he has changed, we have to balance it out, and I'm going to shift the goalpost, and I'm going to go with
but you can
GT.
shift.
I
balance it.
from the first minute itself,
167
GT and GT winning.
180 and GT win.
185 KKR one.
Okay. 160 KKR win.
Wow.
Okay.
I hope.
Don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't already. We're live on Facebook as well as YouTube simultaneously, so you can
Yes.
catch us on any platform. Also, don't forget to download the Gamezy
The
app, or
link
you
in the
can make team
descriptor.
in the second half of the innings as well. We'll see you now, middle of the innings. So long. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Vanakkam.